Well, hello and good evening to all of you. Unfortunately, it appears that the weather hasn't quite read the script here. There has been a dreadful downpour from well before the moment the turnstiles opened, and there is considerable concern on the faces of the officials. We think it's going to be okay. Clearly, the pitch will be slippery. It'll be a challenge for those who have to officiate, never mind those who have to play. They know they are not going to be in for an easy game. But the crowd is all in, and the match, I'm delighted to be able to say, will go ahead. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add, and it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
We have already started here. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Rostock are still to get up and running after defeat on the opening day. Now's the chance to launch their season. Fuchs. He's played him through. He's left his man. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Forward it goes. Gets it back. With a delicate ball. And the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's a real shame, Peter, because it was beautifully worked. Took the defence out of the picture, but he'll be in no hurry to watch the replay.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Flings in across. So who can spark this game into life? Good idea, just poorly executed. Well positioned to make that interception. That is going to be the final action of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
Rostock head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. So we're already into the second period. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Oh, good interception. Could move up a gear here. That's not going to make it. And the counter is on. Tries a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
And now they can launch a counter. Oh, shooting chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Tries to get it forward quickly, plays it out to the wing. Out for a throw. Gets away from his opponents. Deftly done.
Bielefeld showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
He's through the middle. Gets the better of his man. They are right into last. Has a pop! Yes! He's done it! Finally! 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 Simplicity itself.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Rostock take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Finds himself eased off the ball. And there goes the final whistle. Rostock win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us. Well, a very good evening to you as you join us for tonight's live game. Unfortunately, our weather forecast is somewhat less than promising. We're told to expect intermittent spells of heavy rain, which might very well impact on the quality of the football later. It'll certainly add a new dimension, especially for those players who like to keep hold of the ball. A few anxious faces hoping it will all somehow stay away, but I have to tell you that we are told is an extremely unlikely scenario. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Stuttgart appear to be going with a 3-5-2 formation, Jim.
It's a setup that's been enjoying quite a renaissance in recent times, and one that complements the counter-attack very nicely, with 2 strikers, 2 wing-backs, and potentially 2 runners from central midfield. You can understand its attraction because it really can get the numbers into the opposition's box, and equally it can get the numbers back into your own.
So we're up and running. Chip through. Bochum made a good start to their campaign, a win on day 1, up and running.
Bochum have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's a great ball. And the shot! There it is! His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. And he's there to cut it out. Well, they could break here. Hits one! Look at the net! And already they're looking to run away with it. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Stuttgart take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Attempts to play it through. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Loses his balance and loses the ball. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Stuttgart ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. underway again. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Dashing forward at pace.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Hoists it high. Oh, good interception. Tries to get it forward quickly. Bochum get it back again. And the weighted pass. Going through. He's gone for it! Surely that settles it. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Yeah, I just think that's really good management, introducing one of his younger players when the pressure's totally off, just allowing him some valuable, easy on-field experience time.
Stuttgart take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Rain starting to fall here. It has been looking that way for a little while. And he's going long. And it's hoisted clear. And now the breakaway. Now a chance to break. Here's the through ball. Now can he finish? Oh, big chance! In it goes! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think 2 keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind 1. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement. Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Stuttgart tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Good ball. Goes for goal! They've played it short. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Gets wrestled off the ball. And time is up, and there goes the whistle. Stuttgart enjoy their perfect day. For their victims, it is entirely imperfect. Comprehensive winners of a one-sided contest. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Stuttgart will walk away happy from this with such a show of defensive solidity and maturity that's hard to upset.
Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. Bremen have opted to go 3-4-3 by the looks of it here, Jim.
Yeah, it's one of these systems, Peter, where the front three are obviously the headline makers, but the back three have considerable responsibility and pressure on them. So a strong voice is needed to keep everyone switched on to their defensive duties. Everybody has to kind of play their part in getting behind the ball at times, and it's not always done because the focus is very offensive.
Well, we're on the way. Looks to clip it forward. Mönchengladbach picked up 3 valuable points on opening day, and now a chance to build on that. Effenberg. Right through the middle. It's got through. Going through. He's had a go! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Oh, that's fantastic improvisation he showed there. Adjusted himself very quickly, but it's rare that they come off.
Attempts to play it through. Oh, shooting chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Quarter of an hour played. So it is still 0-0. Oh, that's a waste. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Hoists it forward. Gets it back. And it's played forward. A real chance to break. Shot at goal! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Up to meet it! It's good distance on it.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
It's gone for a throw-in. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. He's gone for it! And that has been clubbed away. Forward it goes. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. And the first 45 minutes are up. So another team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now. but still goalless. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And the action is back underway.
Bremen playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
And the counter is on. Quick glance at goal. It's one! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And it's played forward. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's had a shot!
Again, let me mention what a wonderful stop the goalkeeper pulled off there. Really wonderful.
Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. And he's going long. That was a good one. The defence looked beaten there. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Hoists it forward. Lobs it in gently. It's beautifully weighted. He's made sure that that won't get through.
Bremen merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
It's a brilliant interception.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Forward it goes. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Just needed to be better than that, and he knows it.
Well, both sides.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but...
Well, good evening to you wherever you are in the world. We are just about ready for the action here. Kickoff is imminent. The teams indeed with us very soon, having exchanged their various pleasantries. What I have to tell you is that the weather may not be great for the duration of the evening. The clouds yet to open, but one suspects that they will pretty shortly, and when the rain comes, we are warned to expect plenty of it. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. KOLN have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
So it's down to business here. Forward it goes. Beautifully done. Played into the middle. That's gone a long way up and away. And out to safety. Oh, shooting chance! Munich to settle for a point on opening day. Not ideal, but better than nothing. Well positioned to make that interception. Chance! Plays it out to the wing. Battles to win it back. Plays it out to the flank. Hoists it forward. Could move up a gear here. Looks to clip it forward. Right through the middle. Put paid to a promising move. Gone back to the keeper. Shoots! Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Just brushed off the ball there. He's found his man. Mateus. Whipped in. Oh no, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Munich. And the referee brings the first half to a close. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
So off we go once more.
Cologne need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. And the shot! And in it goes! They have pulled themselves right back into it. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, get your seatbelts on, because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride.
had to be more accurate. Just starting to get the first signs of rain here. Gets it back. So who's he picking out? Coached through there. Good turn. Has a hit! He's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Gets the better of his man. Cut out in the nick of time. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Out towards the flank. That's offside. Yes, it is.
Cologne showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now. Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Done very well to intervene. Lobs it in gently.
Cologne merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Goes for goal!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And that will be the final act. So nothing between them after all of that, and you can't really argue with the result. Now the manager too unhappy with the outcome, and the fans really well entertained. It's all square in the end. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me it just always held an interest.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be...
And the shot! Freiburg imperious in their opening fixture. They turned on the style, hit the ground running. Dinks one in. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Played out to the right. He's in space and looking for options. That is terrific skill. There are a few waiting for it. Whose ball? Who's going to get that? And a header! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Still goalless. Forward it goes. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Hoists it high. It's the through ball. A chance! It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
St. Pauli got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count.
Well, you can't ask for much better than that, Peter. Bang, bang, two in double quick time.
Just brushed off the ball there. He spotted the run and played him through. Has a pop! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time.
St. Pauli are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
It is a corner, good chance. They've played it short. And he's going long. Hits one! Tries to get it forward quickly. Out to the left it goes. Hits one! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
This possibly the last play of the half. And he heaves it forward. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
St. Pauli in control at half-time, 2-0. Well, the action has already resumed here. Whistle's gone, that's foul. It's deflected behind for a corner. And it's been taken short. Another corner then. Get that clear. Got a throw in. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Good challenge. He just stood firm. Good run. Ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Receives it in a good position. He's left his man. Turns and the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
He trapped it expertly, Peter, and released it very differently.
Hoists it forward. Gets away from his opponents. Gets on the end. He's gone for it! Has a goal! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Time for a change in personnel. It's going to be a double change then. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Out to the right. Has a pop! And the referee brings it to a close. St. Pauli always looked the more driven side, probably the better side, and nobody is arguing about the results. Your reflections then, Jim?
I thought it lived up to its billing, Peter. Very competitive, open and entertaining, and a little debating room as to whether the outcome was fair.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all. Well, hello, a very warm welcome to you for this evening's game. Regrettably, the weather has been extremely unkind to us here. It is wet and blustery and remarkably inhospitable. Despite all of that, it is good to see that the faithful from both sides have apparently been undeterred. We have a terrific turnout here. The atmosphere is bubbling despite these adverse conditions. All we need now is for the game to live up to its initial billing. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Munich have opted for a 3-5-2 here, Jim.
Well, the formation that was once the staple diet of the Italian game and still holds its place. To be honest, Peter, had I gone on to be a coach, this would have been my preferred setup. I think it can service many different approaches, and it could add numbers quite quickly at either end of the pitch. With the right talent, this can be a thriving structure.
So it's down to business here. Looks to clip it forward. Room for a shot. He's gone for it! He's scored! The ideal start! What about that, Jim Beglin?
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to take him out.
Munich go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Tries to get it forward quickly. Done very well to intervene. Karlsruher made a good start to their campaign. A win on day one, up and running. He's had a shot!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Hoists it forward, cuts it out. Munich are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Gets it upfield. He's made sure that that won't get through. He's had a goal! He's scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Munich grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal.
Going for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Gets good distance on it. It's put paid to a promising move. And it's played forward. And through to the goalkeeper. And it's the whistle for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Munich ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. The ball's loose, and he's after it. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Forward it goes. Breaks on here. Munich are 2 up. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
He's had a crack. Oh, he's hit the bar! And that's been... Tries a shot! And the ball's come out! Hoists it forward. Needed a better pass there. Bender. Tries to get it forward quickly. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Bender. Oh, good shoots! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So we have a double substitution going on here. And it's played forward. Oh, good interception. Hoists it forward. Munich have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Gets wrestled off the ball. He's in! Has a hit! And it's there! And surely that settles it.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Munich take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Well, that's where he wants it. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. They've managed to get it away. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Munich, winners of a no contest. They just swamped their opponents in superior quality. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night. Well, sadly for those who are exposed to the elements, I'm afraid that the clouds have opened up and it is teeming down here. There are some fans who are going to get very, very wet. Having said which, there are almost no empty seats. It is a terrific turnout under the circumstances. There's nowhere else to go, in truth, if you want to see this much-anticipated game. So, come rain or come shine, we are here and really looking forward to it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture-perfect for a game of this nature. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
The action has already started. He's through and all along going for goal! And that would have been some goal.
He almost benefited from some real generosity. No wonder the keeper's going nuts.
He's got away. Düsseldorf are still to get up and running after defeat on the opening day. Now's the chance to launch their season. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Crosses it in. No, that's overhit. He's through. Chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
He's made sure that that won't get through. No question, that's a foul. And the finish! Hits one! Forward it goes. Tries to dink it in. He came in hard, very hard. It's come, big chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Chance!
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Looks to bypass the midfield. Gets it back. Torneo. What a sight, he's gone for it! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Oh, that's an excellent try, and once he picked it up, he headed forward with real intent.
it's played forward. Gets away from his opponents. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Düsseldorf are proving to be a very frustrating watch. There's a complete lack of cutting edge, and with the amount of attempts they've managed, they should be comfortably ahead. They really should.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the action has already resumed here.
Düsseldorf can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Battles to win it back. Tries to get it forward quickly. Looks to thread it through. Has he picked him out? Dashing forward at pace. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. He's had a shot! He can get that clear. Drives it towards the front. Looks to dink one in. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Hoists it forward. He's played him through. And he's there to hoof it away. Duisburg have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. It out wide now. It is a corner. In with a header! Oh, not the best of headers. And it's played forward. Done very well to intervene.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Clears it out of harm's way. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Tries lifting it over. Knocks it away. Duisburg can make their change now with a break in play. Great leap! And that was the final act of the game, a nearly game until the very end. And it finishes 0-0. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches. Satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely.
Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages, one of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. And we're underway. Cuts it out. Hamburg started their campaign in spectacular fashion. Quite a statement of intent coming into this game. Hoists it forward.
I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Gets it back, and it's played forward. Meyer. And help's available out wide. Shot goal! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Tries to get it clear. Battles to win it back. Tries to stroke it through. Well read, he sorted that out. No question, that's a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Keeper's got good distance on that. He's made sure that that won't get through. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? They've managed to get it away. Just brushed off the ball there.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back.
Hamburg have a free kick. Intervention was very necessary. And it's half-time here. So now the team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals.
Any strong opinions on the first half?
And they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're already into the second period.
Leverkusen can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
He's played him through. Oh, shooting chance! And in it goes! The second half off to a spectacular start!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Leverkusen break the deadlock.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Oh, he's found him, and the finish! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And he's there to clear it. He's had a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
It's found its way to him.
Hamburg showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Tries to get it forward quickly. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Leverkusen have made a great start to the second half, and the score is 1-0.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Hits one! Oh, taken with style! Two to the good! They have breathing space! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement. Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Leverkusen have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0. He's a clever pass. Danger averted for now. Plays it out to the wing. Played into the middle. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. And time is up. Leverkusen did it. Terrific team effort to satisfy both the boss and the fans. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Leverkusen have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so effective by advancing through the middle like that, but this was very impressive the way they cut through the heart of that defence.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Now we're on the way. That's not going to make it. Dortmund started their campaign in spectacular fashion. Quite a statement of intent coming into this game. Summer. Get the better of his opposite number. Now chance to break. Forward it goes. More than happy to take the muscular approach.
Well, each team knows that they're still well below standard, and it's a question of which can find a way out.
Wiedler. Hoists it forward. He's virtuous, has a pop! It's there! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Gelsenkirchen get themselves into the lead.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. Zorc. That's a good ball to chance! Goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Gelsenkirchen take a two-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Plays a clever pass. Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Mola tries to get it forward quickly. And the half-time whistle goes. Some first-half thoughts?
Gelsenkirchen are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Gelsenkirchen in control at half-time, 2-0.
Here we go again. Played out to the right. Kings it out wide.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And that's been won straight back. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. On the right now, what's on? Tries lifting it over. Reuter. Chapuisat. He's through. Oh, shooting chance! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Zorc.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Plays it long. Floated through. Kohler. Moller. Zorc. It's being played forward. The message is clear. None shall pass. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Big chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
So we have a double substitution going on here.
5 minutes left on the clock. Goes down, but nothing given. There will be 4 extra minutes. Ricken. And he's done very well to deal with it. They've played it short. A chance to play it in. And that's it. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Your reflections then, Jim?
What I most admire about this outfit is the cohesion and the willingness to work hard as a unit, getting behind the ball, doing the ugly stuff. That's what gets you clean sheets and wins.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.